Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Office Bloke Daz.
Office Bloke Aidan.
Here we are on Sports Edition. Like I say, if sports is for you, give us a like and subscribe. You know it makes sense. The worst umpire in baseball just retired.
We've reacted to him before, haven't we?
Angel Hernandez, is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we've done a few reactions to. I'm assuming it's him.
Yeah. Because
he gets a lot of stick. I mean, from what I've seen, rightly so.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He seems that he was very well protected by.
One of them. Like, how is he not getting fired or sacked?
Well, they've got like a union, haven't they? So it's very difficult to sort of like get rid of someone when there's a union behind you. You'll have to let us know more about that in the USA, but I'm pretty sure that's what it comes down to.
Should you have a look at this?
Let's see what's going on here. The worst umpire in baseball just retired.
The 1-1. Angel Hernandez is in mid-season form.
I do need to say this, though. I don't think Angel Hernandez should be umping playoff games. He's absolutely terrible. He's terrible behind the plate today. He's terrible at first base. It's amazing that how he's getting a job to pitch and to play in these, to umpire in these playoff games. He shouldn't be anywhere near a playoff game.
Is that sentiment shared by many of your
everybody? I think.
Everybody.
I think if you go ask them on the other side too, he's bad. I don't understand why he's doing these games.
Yeah, I mean it's just bad. You know, just all around. Angel in the middle of something again. I mean it's just every year. It's the same story, same thing. I'm probably gonna get a letter from Michael Hill, and I'm gonna get fined for being right. Again, it's the same thing over and over and over and over again, and it's just not right.
Zero issue with getting thrown out. Making it very clear. You've missed him inside, outside, up, and... Angel Hernandez, you stink, and I don't like you!
I love how he's just smiling.
Just smiling like, I don't give a shit, does
it?
Do you know if you say things like that in the UK, if you said that about football referees over here, you get banned.
Banned? I thought you just get fined.
I think you'll get banned if you say that, like he said there. You know, he's the worst referee, worst umpire, shouldn't be doing it. It's bad. Everything's wrong. I think you'll get banned.
Oh no, because Declan Rice said that to a referee.
Oh, he did.
He was like, "All game, you're so bad. Like, how can you referee that bad?"
Did he say it to the referee?
He was
or did
talking
he say
to his face. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But what I'm saying is, when they say it to the press, if they come out and do an interview at the end, and he say, that's why a lot of them say I can't speak because if I speak, I know what'll happen.
It's like Jose Mourinho. If I speak, I'm in big trouble.
Yeah, they get banned. Yeah, they get like only a couple of games here and there, or whatever, and a fine. That. But yeah, he's
then they're all like, anyone can talk about the players or the pundits and everything as much as they want.
Yeah, but you can't mention the umpiring or the refereeing. It's bad. Yeah, but Angel Hernandez there when he's driving out, I can just have a look at that again. I want to see his face because that's class.
Hernandez, you stink, and I don't like you.
Most polite like anger of it, and I don't like you. It's probably gonna hurt his feelings.
Up in flames. Democrats, Republicans. Is this it?
No, it's gonna change, isn't it?
It finally happened. I might shed a tear today. It's a historic time, a time we never thought would come. This is bigger than World War II. This is bigger than the recent death of that Iranian president. This is even bigger than if Tyler Perry dropped a new Medea movie, as Angel Hernandez has officially retired. What a career. For him to do what he did for as long as he did was beyond impressive. He's truly an inspiration for blind people worldwide and really makes Helen Keller take a back seat. She looks like a loser compared to Angel. For the people who happen to be both blind and stupid, and for some reason also have an ego, well, Angel must be your Christ. The MLB scriptwriters have been letting us down lately with the Acuna injury, but this was a big comeback and plot point to add to this season. One that nobody saw coming, and you can't say that you did. There's also a pretty significant thing to point out here. Bill Clinton was in office for 8 years. Angel was an umpire the entire time. George Bush was in office for 8 years. Angel was an umpire the entire time. Barack Obama, 8 years. Angel kept doing his thing. Donald Trump, 4 years. Angel still around. Well, folks, say whatever you want about him, but He did it. Joe Biden just took out the most wanted terrorist, so congrats to him. And immediately, you gotta think Angel might have been paid off or something by Major League Baseball to get to this point. For it to happen so suddenly while also knowing how big of an ego that he has. I mean, it got to a point where I kept making jokes about Angel having blackmail and dirt on at least several people working at the higher-ups in Major League Baseball. But with as far as things got, it started to seem like a genuine possibility. It's probably not true, but like, oh my god, I could not understand for the life of me, nobody could, how someone this bad kept his job for as long as he did. And I understand there's an umpires union, so MLB can't just straight up fire Angel. It's not that simple, but there's got to be a way they could get involved and force him out. There just had to be. There's no way Angel can just like become Thanos with Infinity Stones and have the power to be terrible and continue being terrible for so long while nobody can stop him. Him being sub-mob leader felt like the only optimal reason. Apparently, a source told reporter Ken Rosenthal that MLB approached Angel about moving on from umpiring, to which he agreed, but Angel's lawyer, Kevin Murphy, texted reporter Sam Blum that he was not forced out by Major League Baseball.
It's mad, isn't it? How you can, like you're saying there, you can be so bad at your job, but you can't be forced. Can you not be? I don't know how it works in baseball.
How does he get hired in the first place?
Yeah, well, obviously he's a qualified umpire, and then once you're in, I guess, if you're under a union. Yeah. You know, trying to get you out is quite difficult, as he's saying. But can they not get like relegated to like AAA or
that's
true. down the pecking order a little bit, or play like the worst games? Give him like a schedule that's like
giving him playoff games is mad, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm
just
saying.
By choice for them.
Yeah, you should be doing like the Mets against the bloody Marlins or something, right? On a Wednesday night when it's raining. Yeah.
Wouldn't throw out the idea that he was paid off or something to leave. I just have a hard time believing he'd do this out of nowhere the way it just seemingly happened. There were also some other valid reasons for why Angel probably retired I found over on the infested toxic hellhole, also known as Twitter, like this one that suggests he thought it was a contract extension and accidentally signed resignation papers. We also had some historic comparisons to Angel's retirement news. Angel himself released a statement that read the following, quote, "Starting with my first Major League game in 1991, I have had the very good experience of living out my childhood dream of umpiring in the Major Leagues." Who dreams of becoming an umpire? As a kid. Anyway, there's nothing better than working at a profession that you enjoy. I treasure the camaraderie of my colleagues and the friendships I have made along the way.
I'd say he becomes an umpire or a referee. The ones that can't play.
Yeah, 100%, yeah.
They can't play. The only way they can join in with the mates is, we used to do it when we were at school, like you pick two teams and then you'd have like two or three that were shit on the side and you go, right, you be the umpire, or you be the ref, you be the line-up, or you go in net. Yeah. But you're not playing, you're going in net. And then it's like, you got to stay in for the first 5.
Yeah.
And only playing 20-minute game.
You're only allowed to come out when we're winning 10-0.
Including our locker room attendance in all the various cities. I have decided that I want to spend more time with my family.
You should have thought of that earlier.
Needless to say, there have been many positive changes in the game of baseball since I first entered the profession. This includes the expansion and promotion of minorities. I am proud that I was able to be an active participant in that goal while being a Major League umpire, end quote. And you know what's funny? Immediately, we're all going to be happy that Angel Hernandez is done now, that he's retired, but I'm willing to bet a good amount of people will actually start to miss him and admit that they miss him. It's the classic case of losing someone you find so annoying, but then you start to miss how annoying they were. And, I mean, yeah, it's valid. Honestly, Angel did provide a lot of talking and drama for the fans because of all the BS that he added. The man even helped kickstart my own career. I'm serious. To this day, Angel Hernandez is responsible for the highest viewed video on this channel at over 2 million views, and every other video I made about him in the 3 years since has also popped off, including one I made about a month ago. So am I going to miss talking about how terrible he is?
Yeah.
At least a little bit? Yeah, I will. I won't lie. It was kind of fun. I'm going to miss him ejecting players for being right and not facing any accountability, just a tad bit. But I'll also say that I'm more happy he's gone now. It was time. It was long overdue. And Angel was a bad umpire, obviously because of his terrible calls, whether it be balls or strikes or a play on the field, but it wasn't only that. He was very clearly a douchebag who liked to insert himself into games. Like, that's not okay for any umpire to do, and he's not the only one, of course. There are plenty of umpires who do the same thing, but Angel was just genuinely not good at anything he did. Not at being an umpire, and neither was he at being a good person on the field. Off the field, I don't know the guy. He could be the nicest man, husband and father known to man, which is entirely possible, but as far as he was on the field, he was insufferable. There's no other way around it. The way he treated players and inserted himself into games, like I said, when he was blatantly the one in the wrong, accusing and suing Major League Baseball of racism because they didn't have him umpire in the World Series when there was absolutely no reason other than he's bad at his job. It was pretty obvious, eavesdropping on a phone call that he wasn't supposed to be on during an investigative process MLB was doing, about a rule confusion that happened in a game Angel was umpiring. I mean, just countless stuff that really just make it for the best that he won't be doing this sort of thing anymore. Angel Hernandez was like a prank or joke that was way overplayed. It may have been funny the first 7 times you heard it, but after the 357,000th time, you're like, alright, this is just ridiculous. This isn't a dream. America can celebrate. The world can celebrate. As May 27th, 2024 will forever go down now as one of the greatest days ever. Our nightmare is over.
Angel Hernandez, you stink, and I don't like you!
I love that. That smile on his face says it all.
That's funny, man.
Yeah, it's funny. I wonder how long ago that was. Yeah, but that's you get him in all sports, don't you? You get like poor refereeing, poor umpiring, whichever way you want to look at it. And I think, the only thing I can think sometimes when I see bad umpiring or bad refereeing like is corruption. Yeah. And you think there must be some kind of corruption in there. Don't know whether it comes out in years and years to come. About betting scandals or match fixing or whatever it may be. Yeah. But there's a lot of people involved for it to be sort of like certain things, but you just never know when he's that bad of calls that come about.
Yeah, it's just how can it's meant to be the best of the best in the world, isn't it? And realistically, the best of the best at doing that shouldn't really get many wrong, if not any. Obviously, baseball's probably one of the hardest to get right.
Yeah, there's an NBA one as well, which when I watched the referee, I don't know his name. People let me know who I'm talking about, and he's another one that's got like a bit of an ego. And the referees and the umpires should never be involved in the game, as far as like an ego goes, or to be a showpiece. We've got them over here, and they want to be a part of the game. You're not. You're there to referee it. Yeah. Just make sure you shouldn't really hear from the referee. You shouldn't be a part of it, but they're quick to start ejecting people and sending people off, and pointing and being a part of the game when they shouldn't be. Yeah. And Angel Hernandez with his ego,
that annoys me so much.
Was definitely one of them. Yeah, but it was he's gone now. It's funny that I love that driving off though. That's probably one of the funniest. That's going to be a meme. That's a proper clip. That I love that. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you on the next one. Cheers.